Hello everyone, Garnet here, and welcome back to the Ultimate Survivor here on Scorched Earth. So, first things first today, I'm actually going to build up ourselves a little taming pen, and we need to get ourselves some utility tames today. So that is the first thing that I'm going to do. Once we have one of those up and running, we'll just kind of keep grabbing one tame after another, if not grabbing pretty much all at once, and try to get those guys down. So we can actually utilize all of them for clearing up this area for our base and stuff. Of course, I have to collect at least a little bit to kind of actually craft these things, but these will respawn as long as I don't end up building on top of them right away. Gotta run down and grab ourselves a little bit of water really quick, but I have everything that I need to kind of make up our basic taming pen as well. Given our particular targets today, I'm not going to need anything too crazy in size for this. We got more bugs down here, come on. I'm not going to bother with you guys. Only the ones that are flying up here that can get me up here. Oh, okay, hold on. Had a little lag spike. We're good, though. I really wish I would allow myself yellow drops today, but since this is episode 3, I'm going to allow us blue drops as well as white and green. So, I do see a blue one over there and over there. I'm not focusing on them right now. We need to set down our taming pen so we have a spot to bring back our utility tames once we grab them. So I don't want this to be too close to our main base. So I'm going to kind of place this over here. This way that none of my other tames will decide to attack it when I try to knock whatever it is out. But I shouldn't need anything bigger than this to kind of keep them trapped and knock them out for now. And then we'll grab that and use those for other things once we can in the future. So what we're going to need for this map, and we're going to need something that's going to collect us very good sand and stone. We need ourselves a Dodic. That is pretty much a staple utility dino for almost every map. So we've got to make sure we find a good one of those. We also need to find ourselves a good Anki, and there actually aren't any of the Casteroides on this map, so you actually need to find yourself a... I guess you could use a lizard, but honestly, if you just make a chainsaw, that's so much better. Okay, what do we got here? Level 60? Not going to settle for that. Alright, let's keep moving. Seems today we have a nice rainstorm to start our day off with. Not going to complain about that. Not one bit.
Are you sure about that?
Okay, I see a Dodic down there. It's in the middle of fighting some stuff. It's level 90, but it's not going to make it, unfortunately. 90 is not high enough for me to consider taking it anyway. For our utility tames, I think I'm planning on doing something maybe at least 120 or higher. If I see a high-level horse, I want one of them as well. Considering it's still a very early game as well, any RG that I find that's going to be 145, like 140 to 150, I think we'll have to keep tabs on. 115, okay. I'm going to want to get the strongest RGs possible and breed them together, and we'll use them for the Manticore when the time comes. But if I can get them earlier rather than later, I won't have to worry about spending a lot of extra time at the end of everything getting the mutations in. 135 Dodic. You're definitely in the middle of a bunch of craziness, but if I can get in there and grab you before you're in too much trouble... 135, yeah, okay, it's the green one that we want to grab. And you're coming home with me. See ya! Did that just do 200? No, probably not. Nah, there's no way anything just did 200 damage to me just now. So given the distance and my stamina, I'm definitely going to have to drop this thing, but at least it's not going to be in a ball for now. I'm going to have to make a magnifying glass to make sure that this thing is going to be healthy before I try to knock it down. Last thing we want is for it to ball up on us and have us waste any trank arrows. Or maybe I should actually just make a rifle. Gotta catch up on some stamina real quick. Hopefully nothing is over here ready to attack this Dodic. Doesn't look like it. Seems pretty safe right here. And gotcha. With a Dodic trapped inside of this cage, we should be able to knock it down when we know that it's good time for it. Considering it wasn't a huge battle, though, I have a feeling it's a little bit hurt. Not horribly hurt. It didn't look bloody, but I need to make a magnifying glass for sure. Do I have enough of anything to make this? I'm short of on obsidian and crystal. Oh, okay. Must have gotten rid of the crystal at some point, or used too much of it to hold on to. Man, even after all that stuff and everything I spent time paying attention to, I did not remember that that was actually for a sandstorm. I can't believe I said it was for a rainstorm. I knew better. Well, the main problem is I don't even have a tent to save myself over here. Kind of just have to wait it out. Only thing it'll really do for me right now is it's just going to slowly drain my stamina and not let it come back. So I just got to kind of move away from the fire that I just got too close to. and the fun time of waiting it out happens again. Oh my god, the turbos through my head. Okay. Luckily, it didn't take too long to wait that out. I do have to go down and get myself some more water, though. I really want to get ourselves some irrigation up to this point, so I should just be able to craft the stone stuff for now. Just kind of, I'm going to actually need more cementing paste even for the basic water one, huh? I kind of want to go check this, to be honest. Since I am allowed the blues, this is not that far away. I may as well grab it. If it follows any pattern that we've already had so far, it'll just be bugs. Come on, blue drop. Okay, well, definitely not going to take any of those. But it did give me some narcotics and some cactus broth and everything. That's nice. I'm literally standing in water. Why didn't I grab any? Dumb. I could have taken the preserving salt, but I really don't have anything to preserve right now. We'll worry about that once that day comes. If it does. But it was kind of lucky that they gave me narcotics, considering that's literally what I'm kind of planning on doing with this Dodic over here. I'm just going to put all these things back in here for now, so I don't have to actually carry anything. I want to grab a little bit of obsidian and crystal so I can actually craft up the magnifying glass like I was planning, so I can actually check on this guy and make sure they're doing okay. And if you actually just look right in front of us, there's plenty of it. It's really not far from the base at all. Alright, those 2 nodes of obsidian. And we'll just do whatever crystal is on this floor. Should be enough to kind of make whatever we need for now. Why are you heavy? Oh yeah, because I need to put it in your inventory for you to bring down the weight. This, I don't think this RG had very good weight stat by default. The fact that it only has 600 weight to work with at the beginning doesn't feel very good. Most of the time when I have a good RG, it's over 1,200 or something. Alright, let's check on this Dodic. Oh, they're barely hurt at all. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I mean, I have 57 trank arrows. I think I got some... Did I get some from a drop, or did I just happen to find some elsewhere? I'm not entirely sure. But what I do know is we can start knocking out this Dodic, and we'll actually be able to keep an eye on how much torpor they have using the magnifying glass. Okay, how many more are we thinking? Okay, probably, let's see, 2 or 3 to the head, maybe? Ah, it was just 2. Okay, fantastic. So I definitely want to keep an eye on this thing. We don't want to just throw everything in there right away. There's a chance we could find some veggies inside of some of these drops, just like we did in the last one. So I don't want to just throw in a bunch of berries, because that's going to take the longest to go into these things tamed, even on my rates. We've got another blue drop right here. I just want to see what the health is on it right now. 40%, we should be able to get there. Second drop of the day, what you got for me? Oh, intake. Normally I would not take those, but I literally haven't set up an intake thing yet. I don't need 5 of them. I just need 1. But I'll take it. There's also a bunch of jerky in there. That's nice to have. Oh my god. Okay, I'm going to separate one of those, throw the rest of them out. They're not going to do anything for me. So I'm wondering how close I can actually set one of these up directly underneath the base. There we go. Right there. I do wonder if I can actually just place something right here on the very edge, if that would actually count. We'll just have to see once I have enough stuff put together. In fact, I might just be able to make that in cementing paste right now. So I'm going to... Oh, they still count that as in progress. I could take this thing, bring it over here, knock it out, and then it would reset the taming effectiveness on it. I might do that. If I can actually track exactly where it is, it's like a free 140. Of course, I'm going to need more carrots again, though. So sooner rather than later, I need to just decide on what I'm going to be putting in the Dodic to try to tame it. For now, I'm actually going to head over and try to get ourselves a little bit more metal going, so we can actually just upgrade ourselves to a rifle. I would much rather start with that than sit here and juggle the crossbow and try to fix it and all that stuff. Also, we need to try to get ourselves some pearls today and actually make ourselves the desert gear. Because the cloth is alright, but I'm still flying around and melting everywhere I go. Alright, and over here, it is a dangerous area because there's a lot of thylas and other things that can spawn. But also, as you can see, there's metal everywhere. It's kind of one of the spots I noticed while I was scouting out where I wanted to live. And there's 2 here. I didn't even realize there were 2 nodes in one spot. Fantastic. Well, damn. That was actually a lot more metal in one spot than I would have imagined. I don't know if the RG is going to be able to carry this. Nope. Definitely not. So we're definitely going to have to figure out a way for this to be... Oh, actually, I can put it in your inventory, then we're good to go again. I kind of forgot you even still half the weight of metal. I think I'm going to take this. I'm going to eat the egg. Does that slow us down? Does that help us out a little bit? Not enough, apparently. Oh, I can just give you some more weight. How about that? That works out. I mean, a single small group of nodes there just brings already 800 more metal. I will take that. We're going to take it back to base. And we'll just kind of get that up and going just so that there's still a constant flow of metal. I don't really know if I have a lot of wood, though, either. Okay, I'll pull all of that as well. That should actually just keep it going for a good amount of time. But with the metal going, I think I am just going to kind of focus in on Majo berries, I guess. I just need to collect a good amount of them with the parasaur here. Because I haven't actually found any more vegetables in the drops. I mean, I haven't really checked anymore, so that would be why. But still. Alright, Dodic. Majo berries, we're going to pull 150. I'm not entirely sure how much you're going to need. Narco berries, I will pull 130 out of there, just in case I end up needing to use some on you. We're not going to have the most efficient tame on this Dodic, but we're definitely going to have at least a higher level Dodic in general. See, I was thinking to put a water thing here and hope that it actually can reach. And then if it can, I can probably put another one on the other side of this platform area and then be covered in water throughout the whole thing. Maybe? That's could be hopeful thinking. I don't know. Let's see. I pull for a water tank. Now that I have made that cementing base, we should be good. I mean, it looks like right here it actually does reach. Honestly, when they kind of brought out the wireless water stuff, I thought you needed to make sure that the structure itself was actually within the first range, within the first bubble, but it almost seems like you just need the bubble of your structure inside the other bubble for it to count. Because I can actually pretty much put this around this entire thing, and it does kind of cover exactly what I was thinking it would. For now, I'm going to kind of tuck it in here, and we'll just kind of have it within reach when necessary. Probably put another one on the other side, but for now, we have water up to our base, which is awesome. Alright, so we have ourselves the Dodic being tamed. I kind of want to also try to see if I can scout ourselves out an Inky that I can work with. And also, I wouldn't mind trying to find ourselves a high-level Percoptodon. They can be very handy with hopping around the map and collecting a lot of drops. They actually have very good weight, and they are very quick. Okay. I was going to say I'm going to ignore the fact that this rock is floating here, but now I know why it was floating there. Did I have some red on it? I guess it kind of does on the inside. Hard to really say. That's going to wake up again when I get this drop, isn't it? Lovely. Let's try not to piss that thing off over there. Just grab the drop. Ooh, we actually got some words are hard sometimes. So we got ourselves some of the desert cloth, which is nice. Just a little bit of an upgrade from what we've got, but we also got ourselves some ghillie blueprints and a racer saddle blueprint. Probably not going to use that for anything, but interesting to have it regardless. I won't be able to make the ghillie until we actually go out to the desert and fight some of the mantises that are out there. I'd love to get a pair of those as well, but it's going to be a while before we can do that. Going to need something that's going to fight off some death worms before we can tame some of those. Oh man, I had no idea red one's going to show up right next to my house. It's going to be amazing later on, but I can't believe it's there now. Okay, I need to make sure that you're still going to stay down. Force feed you a few more narco berries. I may actually just collect up a bunch of things that I'm going to need for... Wait, what is that? Ah, crap. We're going to have a heat wave. I don't have any way to stay safe from this. I need to make a tent now. Tent. Can I make a tent? I'm short on wood. That's not bad. If that's the only thing I'm short on, then great. Oh, man. Eventually I will be hoping for this type of a weather event. But for now, I don't really want this at all. No. Everyone's knocking off. Okay. I need to make this tent now, though. Well, maybe I should try to make sure that this thing has a little bit more narcotic in its veins before I get attacked by a heat wave here. I'm not really going to be out here chilling with it. If I do get an opportunity to tame a phoenix in this one, I definitely will. I know I don't need a phoenix, but I would just love to have one. We had a unicorn in the last map, so I don't feel like it's outside the realm of possibilities. Okay, we're just going to set this up right here. And, I guess we get to just kind of hang out here again. What a familiar sight. Once we have an actual base built up, though, it'll be much better. We can just hang out in there instead. This is the only time this is the only time that a phoenix would actually come out. I have no way of knowing where there's going to be one, if there is one at all. I'm going to be able to scan for him later on when we actually get our DNA scanner and stuff, which will be awesome, actually. Something that I didn't have any other time that I've tried to find one. We can also take a parasaur around, carry it with one of the larger flyers, and try to see if they can use their scanning ability to try to actually pinpoint where one is, but we'll see if we decide to go that route. Alright, am I able to actually make any more of this stuff at all? I can make this, make the boots, the gloves. I'm not going to be able to make this because I don't have any pearls yet, but there should be some just underneath my base, so maybe I should just go down there and try to find some. The easiest way to find a bunch of pearls is if you actually make a whip. Alright, we're wearing the desert stuff. I don't really think it's any better than what I was wearing beforehand, but it definitely looks a lot better in my opinion. And they're actually not dying of heat right now in the middle of a superheat. Not going to complain about that. Let's put the whip on 6. There we go. I'm not entirely sure where down here there's supposed to be a bunch of pearls. I just saw in the resource map that there were some here somewhere. I would imagine they'd probably be in the water here. I can't see anything. Doesn't mean they're not there, though. Okay, yep, I found a thing of pearls. 206 pearls. Nice. I'll take that up to my base for now. That'll be good enough for a while. Literally found like 1 or 2 nodes or anything at the same time. And we're calling it. I'm definitely just going to make this. It's going to be... it's better than what I'm currently wearing. Why not? The full set has been acquired. Fantastic. The only reason I was burning up over there is because I have the metal cooking. Alright, let's get a little bit more narcotics, or narco berries and stuff specifically. I don't want to use the narcotics. I want to make those into darts. Okay, I feel a lot less like that thing is going to wake up randomly. But there definitely are a good amount of blue drops coming down right now. They're kind of further away, but I want to kind of go grab a few of those. I'm glad that I'm actually able to go out and about, though, during some of those, because sitting in the tent was driving me nuts. Oh, there's a thyla down there. It just finished off that, what's a 130? I would love to get a couple thylas. I do know the caves are a little bit harder to get some thylas into, but with cryopods in my settings, it should be okay. Just a matter of determining if we want to go that route or if I want to use the sabers that I've got. Oh, Morellatop saddle. Nice. I'm not going to carry the charcoal from this. We'll just make more on our own. I see another thyla trying to eat a gallia down here, but... we got a Daedon. Oh no, that's not a Daedon. I'm crazy. That's a Sabertooth. Quick! Quick, 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 quick. Just grab it all. Oh. Holy crap, that was another 50 trank arrows? Alright, I'll take that. Definitely does not, I was trying to move towards the, rifle and stuff, but, you know, I'll take it. I will take it for now. Can I happen to see what this one is? I just want to see if it actually still has some health on it before I get over here. Waste my time. Oh, it's in the ground. I don't think I'm going to be able to grab that one. Something tells me that that's the case. Maybe it's sticking out enough I actually can. I don't know. Nope, not so much. Dang you, single-player shenanigans. No, 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 no. I need you just to follow me, and not just sit there and try to fight the Carno. Thank you very much. That sucks, to fly all the way over here and just not be able to get that drop. Okay, there's a blue one coming down near the base. We're also next to a green one. Assuming it's got enough health. Yeah, we should be able to check this one too. I don't want to be out too long. I just wanted to try to grab a few drops while we had a second here, waiting for that Dodic. I should probably just build up a second taming pen. I was kind of just trying to hope that that one would be done sooner, but I don't think there's any reason to hold back. Alright, what do we have in this green one? We don't need that. I'll take these parts, though. The Adobe stuff is nice to find, especially when I'm actually trying to build with it. Oh, man. If I was a little bit faster, I would grab a bunch more of these blue ones that are kind of coming down. I'm hoping that we get more opportunity with some of the other creatures that we get. I definitely just want to be within range of the base. I definitely just don't want to end up getting caught far away out of stamina when I need to get back for the Dodic, just in case something else goes on with it. Ooh. Let's see. I see an Anki's down here. 95. 80. No, okay. Aw, no way, man. This one's inside the thing, too? I think it's because I was far enough away when it initially came down. If this came down while I was over here, when I was at base or something, this would not be in the wall like this. Unfortunate. It is what it is, though. I, lured a bunch of these halfway up towards the base. There we go. Honestly, I think I'm just going to pick up this same trap. I'll just move it over and we'll put another thing inside of it instead. We should be pretty good here, to be honest. So, let me just put this one up here again, and we'll go grab the next one we're trying to tame. Okay, I've seen a couple Yankees, but I haven't seen any that have been high enough level for us to want to bring back home. But that is definitely going to be one of the tames that we really need. I might actually tame a Thorny Dragon to kind of use until we get to the point where I can make a chainsaw. They are probably one of the better wood collectors on this particular map. So if we can find one that's a good level, then great. I don't know if I'm going to specifically search for it, though. Kind of one of those things we'll just keep an eye out for while we're looking for other things. Let's see. Is that an Anki there? Did I check this one before? Level 60. Yeah, I did. Hello, Golem. Just, don't mind me. Just flying by. Oh, hello. That's a 140. Sorry, I'm just going to have to stop for some salmon real quick, and then we're going to take you back home. Alright, let's go. Level 140 Yankee. Not bad. All I had to do was take a slight left from where I was already looking before, and I would have seen him last time. Well, I accidentally dropped them in there. I was still trying to line it up, but it just kind of jumped off on its own. I know I said I wasn't going to repair and use my crossbow anymore, but the fact that I just found a bunch of arrows inside one of those drops kind of makes me feel like I should use them. I'm likely not going to have to actually use the magnifying glass for this guy, but still, I'll have it just in case. Oh, he's pretty much ready. Primed and ready to knock on out. There we go. He is down as well. Lovely. So the Yankee's all loaded up as well, just like the Dodic. I might be crazy, but I'm going to do the same thing and we'll go grab the next guy. What we're looking for now is we are either looking for a Thorny Dragon at a higher level, or, at least for now, I think what I want to do is try to find a Procoptodon. Now, the Procoptodons will only eat rare mushrooms, so I'm going to have to go up and actually hit a bunch of crystal nodes until I get a bunch of them. But if we at least can get one stuck inside of the trap, we'll be prepared for when we have what we need. Oh, Procoptodon right there. What level are you? 75. You know what? I actually just remembered. Over near the old base, there actually was a 145 Procoptodon. I just have to go and grab it. It's going to be a ways away, but I think it's doable. Of course, I'll just keep my eyes open for anything on the way there, but I at least know where one is. Well, I didn't see anything else pretty much on the way over here. If I remember correctly, this is about where I saw it. I'm going to have to stop and get maximum stamina before I try to swoop in and grab it, though. Let's see if I can actually find it again. That's a 100. Not quite what we're after. Aha! A 150! Did I think of a 150 when I was leaving here, or was it 145? Hey, I guess it doesn't matter. We got a 150 right here. Come on. Honestly, I was pretty sure that in ASE they made it so you couldn't pick up Percoptodons with RGs. I'm not complaining, honestly. This is amazing that I can just do this. But yeah, I wasn't even sure you could do this when Scorts first came out. Pretty sure I'm going to make it there with the stamina that I've got. I'm also pretty sure they're not going to actually jump out of my trap. I just have to make sure they're actually standing in it when I drop them. Gonna slightly gamma up since it is nighttime now, just so you guys can see everything. Okay, it seems like the Dodic's gonna need a good amount more narcotic to kind of keep it going. Pretty much caught up to where we were. Oh, you're not supposed to get out right away. Silly kangaroo. You are way too fast for me to try to keep up with. Come on, dude. Oh, why are you flying out of this? Why are you flying sideways out of my claws? Come on, dude. Let's try this again. Maybe I'll just land in here with you? Oh, no. I may need to make a bigger trap for this thing. I'm pretty sure I got one stuck in one of these before, but maybe I was thinking of a slightly bigger trap? There you go. Now I've got you trapped in there. Amazing. You really did not want to go in there. And you know what? I don't blame you. But, you're in there now, so you're going to be our friend soon. As I mentioned, I got to go up and get ourselves a bunch of rare mushrooms. I only have the one on me. I don't know if I have any inside the boxes. So I'm going to go up here and collect a bunch of crystal. And as it works out, our RG friend here will actually be able to make it so we can carry a lot more back home. Oh no, do I have anything a little bit warmer than this, maybe? Probably not the cloth stuff, huh? Nope, it is super freezing now. Maybe if we're quick, we'll just kind of keep moving. These are the same ones I just harvested, I feel like. They're already back? That's crazy. I'm not entirely sure how many I'm going to need to tame this thing. But we're going to need a good handful, that's for sure. Okay, I have 15 now. I kind of feel like I want to grab more anyway. In this case, since it is a max level, I'd rather be, safe than sorry. And run out at the very, very end. Considering it's the only thing they eat. They don't even have kibble. Do I happen to have any more rare mushrooms? No. I have everything that I have for those in my inventory. So 17 hopefully will be enough to tame a 150 on my rates. These guys here are okay for now. I think I might actually feed the Dodic a little bit more narco berries. Maybe we'll be okay. Let's just start trying to knock this one out. So we actually have a Percoptodon on the way. Assuming they don't get out of my trap. That's kind of the whole thing. Oh crap, I'm freezing to death. Like, I have a heartbeat and everything going off. That's not good. Let's go stand next to the fire. I didn't realize it was that bad. I am still freezing to death. Uh-oh. Can I, light the fire over there? Can I just have you move off of this for now so you don't end up, Uh-oh. If I stand right here with this... Oh my god. Okay, well that's actually terrifying that that's something that could happen right now. Let's see if I can try to get this thing knocked out, and then I'll try to deal with this situation. I'll just try to keep on top of my food. Okay, it's knocked out. That works. I was pretty close already. Let's just put all of them in there. Hopefully that'll be enough for it. I have no time to sit around here and figure that out. I just have to make sure that I don't die of cold, which is crazy considering we're in the desert. Raptor, move. Raptor, move. Why are you so in the way? There you go. Now I can start this fire and not be worried about you burning. Yeah. Start fire. Holy crap, I'm still going to die. No way. Wasn't there one of these that was warm? You're warm. I don't think that counts, though, unless I'm riding on top of it. Oh, God. What is it right now? It's 0 degrees? Uh-oh. If I get out of this area, does it warm up? God, I hope so. Get out of the canyons. Get out of the canyons. Flying away from this is probably not the smartest idea right now. Not when I'm literally dying of cold. Okay, it's 19 degrees over here. I'm not dying as fast. Still dying, though. Oh, no. Okay, well, we're gonna have our first death on the in Scorched Earth, it looks like. Slow, painful death cold. That sucks. How am I gonna even just guarantee that I can still just get my bird? Oh, dude, no way. That's so dumb. Of all the ways to die in the desert. I mean, the map is trying to kill you just as much as everything else is in this particular game, so... officially, died of cold. That sucks. And I'm sure if I don't act quickly, it's just gonna happen again. Ah, why didn't I go in my tent, dude? Oh, that would have been smart. That would have actually been smart if I just went inside of my tent. Ah, dude, that's so dumb. I'm a professional ARK player, guys. I really am. I never die for dumb reasons. Oh, man. I need to go get my bird. Okay, have you had... Oh no, I'm going to need a lot more than what I gave you. Okay, that sucks also, because now I don't really have a choice. Can't really go and get anything right now until my bird gets back. Sabertooth! I can use the Sabertooth to ride over to where the bird is. Just get away from the bugs, I don't care. Screw off, bugs. We pretty much lost all of our food at this point already. It's already gone. No. Gotta get the Jerboa that I was carrying, gotta grab the bird, and the bird will grab the Sabertooth, we'll fly him back home, we'll hide inside my tent. Oh, I'm gonna need a lot more mushrooms, too. I had a feeling that I was gonna need more, but I didn't realize it would be that much more. Alright, let's move quick. At least the death was only from the environment. It wasn't from something killing me, so I don't have to worry about fighting anything off on my body. Looks like it's slowly warming up. It is literally still 5 degrees, though. Okay, how many have you had so far at 21%? You have had 6. So, I'm going to need like 30. Can we get to a point where it's a little bit warmer? Or I'm not going to die from cold, but also has crystals so I can collect more mushrooms. No? I just want to get a few more so I can prolong the Procoptodon. It's a 150. I can't afford for anything else to happen. Oh no, it's not going to give me any, is it? Oh, that's really bad. Really bad luck. Okay, let's go. I need to hop into that. I need to hop into the freaking tent. It's gone up 1 more degree. I'm going to need to also have just some fur stuff to wear under these circumstances. If this happens ever again, because this is ridiculous. Hide inside the tent for a minute. Get our health back. Don't close it on me, man. Holy shnikes. At least with the torch inside the tent, I'm not cold at all. But I'm going to have to get all my health back. Okay, the Doedic is tamed. That is great. We'll be able to start getting ourselves some more stone and sand. Why am I not able to walk forward? Okay. Get on over here. Let's bring you just right in front of everything over in this spot. Come on, Doedic. Just chill. I think it is starting to actually warm up, which is good. It just went up a couple degrees instead of just the 1. I'm still super cold, though. Oh, that one can be 4. Nice. Let's go put this in the Procoptodon right away. I also need to use some narcotics on it. We're almost to the temperature, I think, where it's going to start being normal. At least not insta-killing me. Is that another reason that you got to be careful when you build on the canyon area? I literally had no idea that that's the thing that could happen. Procoptodon, I have more mushrooms for you. We're going to just kind of have to be going back and forth hoping that we get this, huh? Why would we want whatever. Mutable oxygen. Okay, I'm going to pull the narcotics off of the Doedic. There we go. Gonna need a good handful to keep you down also, it looks like. It's way too close for comfort at this point in time. Okay, we got 3 more. I'm not going to be able to rest until I have everything I need for this thing. That's what I get for going for a max level and not being fully prepared. Well, we're going to dismiss that. Pretend that never happened. We do have at least 10 more mushrooms. I'll head back to the Procoptodon, throw them on there. Just trying to prevent any loss of efficiency. And hopefully we'll be able to pull this off without any other problems. Okay, looks like it still just ate another one just now, so it wasn't totally out yet. We still have 6 more in there. Great, 16. It's definitely not enough to still tame it yet, but at least at this point I feel a little bit more comfortable having left it alone like that. Let's see. Feed you some more narcotics. Feed you some more narcotics. Okay. We're going to go grab even more. We're going to get every single one of these tamed. No more deaths, right? That's how it goes. Silver lining is I'm pretty sure I'm not going to run out of any crystal anytime soon. Not very many from up here. But honestly, I think the amount that I have now is probably enough to guarantee this thing's being tamed. So we're going to head on back. I mean, our pickaxe is almost broken anyway, so I may as well... Oh, shoot. Okay, hold on. Give me those. There we go. Now we're not going too slow. Should be able to get back and be okay. And with that, I'm pretty sure that we have ourselves the Procoptodon procured, which is fantastic. Cannot complain about that. But we just have to wait for the Anki to be fully tamed, and for this guy, well, this girl, to finish up getting herself tamed as well. She's definitely going to be first. She's already level at 70%, so... Let's see if I can make up a saddle for her. It'll be so much easier to travel around and get drops with. Oh, I don't know if I actually have that much pelt anywhere. Let's see. Procoptodon. Yep, we're missing the wool and the fiber. Fiber is really easy to get. I can actually just pull that for myself real quick. Okay, fiber's been secured. We're going to have to get some pelt, though. And that means I'm going to have to go out on the Sabertooth. I'm not going to have to, but it'll be a lot easier if I do. Because they'll be able to get more per bite and collection if I use them. If I actually just go and kill another Procoptodon or two with them, then that would be enough. Where did I drop them at? There you are. You're hidden in the bush. So we'll use some of these bolas that I just found. Maybe we'll go and get some of these creatures that actually give us some of the fur that we're going to need. Ooh, baby wolves. They're going to give us some fur as well. The fact that there's the baby, though, and they're right next to our house, means actual wolves are spawning nearby here, too? Yep. Sure enough, there they are. Well, there's more pelt. That's definitely was, literally what I was after anyway. If you were a high-level wolf, I would have actually just taken the babies home. But a level 60 is just not enough to justify it. How much did that get me? 85? I think I needed 135, so if we can find another round of wolves, that would be great. Ooh, what level are you, Megatherium? Level 65? You know what? That'll work. As long as you don't actually kill a bug or anything while I'm fighting you, then we should have no problem. I say no problem. Very little problem. Nope, you killed. You got mad. Never mind. I'm not doing that. You found a bug. There's bugs everywhere in this map. I should not have been, Whoa! I should not have assumed that we were going to be safe. I'm just going to keep running from that guy. Hopefully we can, there we go. Hopefully I didn't just lure it up towards everything else. Something tells me it was a very dumb idea to do that. Holy... family of thorny dragons. Whoa! I didn't know you were there. That's what I get for looking down the spyglass. I did see a very high-level wolf kind of up this way towards where we ended up dying, but if it's a high-level wolf, I don't want to kill it. I want to leave it there for potentially taming it. Oh my god, there's way too many friggin' Pegos up here. What level are you? 45? Oh no, you just found a bug. Never mind. Screw that. God, I thought for a minute. No, that was stupid of me. Very stupid. Are you the high-level wolf? Yeah, you've got high-level babies too. Don't. Man, Pegos everywhere. A 145 wolf with babies. I wouldn't be able to bring the babies home, not safely. I want to tame the actual parent in that case, but I have a feeling that this Megatherium is going to kill him now, because they are all juiced out. Oh no. Did that already happen? Leave the baby alone! Or just let me collect from it. That's really sad. Just at least let me get the pelt. Ooh, now I'm gonna run away, because you are doing so much damage to me. Nope. You are still after me, aren't you? And I can't run because I'm out of stamina. You're gonna take my meat. Stupid Pego. I can't move. Give me my meat, Pego. I can't give my stuff back. It's in a bag now. Which bag? Where? I don't see a bag anywhere. Which is a problem. Because they didn't get it because they're carrying too much. Frickin' Jerboa, what are you doing, man? Oh, there it is. There's the bag. Yoink. That couldn't have gotten any worse when it comes to that wolf. I mean, I was literally saying I wanted to tame the thing. But now I don't have the option. Hello? You're a low-level wolf. And vulture. Don't really care about the vulture, but, you know. I'm pretty sure I have enough now. Come on, get up here. Jeez. Let's drop a little bit of meat to kind of save ourselves some weight. I need to stop. I just need to stop for a minute. Get my stamina back. We are just running low on everything. Okay, gonna add 1 to stamina just so we can kind of have a little bit more to work with on the way home. Procoptodon is not fully tamed yet, but if you can see, it's literally 1 feet away. We should be good. Just in time to bring everything back that we have. Alright. We've made it back up here with everything that we need. Just gotta make the saddle for the Procoptodon. We'll be able to hop them on out of there. And then I think there's really only one other tame, other than the Thorny Dragon for the wood stuff. But like I said, we can probably just make a chainsaw and be fine. Regardless. I just want to try to get ourselves the horse. And we're definitely going to need to try to find ourselves some more carrots, because the ones that I had are gone at this point. There we go. We definitely end up getting ourselves enough for it. We needed 150, so maybe I grabbed exactly that much. I don't know why I was thinking 135. And it did just use a good amount of the metal that I've been cooking this whole time, but it's definitely worth it. The Procoptodon is very handy for this map. Pick up our trap, and there's your saddle, my good friend. So by default, she already has over 1,000 weight, which is very nice. But they're very quick. We can kind of hop around and go grab a bunch of drops. And I do know that the green ones, that's what we ended up finding one in last time, they can drop carrots. And that is definitely what we are wanting to get right now. We need to hop down and get ourselves some water, which just conveniently happens to be along the way. Thank you. Let's go. They're so quick. If you just hop along, you can literally just get anywhere you need to in the desert so fast. I have a lot more fun traveling on Procoptodon than I do on the RGs, that's for sure. Alright. Also kind of gives me a second while I'm landing somewhere to kind of plan a little bit of what's going on. Well, I can check out everything that's going on around me. Can't really plan much. It's just like, alright, what kind of impact we have to brace for? Another Titanosaur. Wow, that one actually fell down super quick. Are we lucky, and are we going to get some carrots out of this green one? No, but we did get another Parasaur saddle. I don't know what we need that for, but okay. Also a bunch of wood structures. Not really going to want to use those to actually live in or anything, but not bad to have, I suppose. But you see what I mean? I'm traveling very quickly across this map just to grab all these drops. And since they do have over 1,000 weight at what a max level, I mean, yes, it does differ. I feel like we probably could have gotten more weight, to be honest. But they have good weight. They have good weight, they travel quickly, and they're very, very nice to use on this map. But now that I actually have one, I think I'll have more opportunities to get more mushrooms. I could also just find some in drops if I'm lucky. If you haven't traveled around on a Procoptodon, I definitely recommend it. You can kind of just tap the jump button every single time you land, and you'll hop really far. Or you can actually sit there and hold it for a sec, and you'll end up going really far. This one's not even down yet, so I'm going to have to be a little careful, but it is what it is. Was that a horse and a wolf? Yes, it was. Yeah, there are things everywhere, just ready to destroy everyone else on this map. The desert is brutal. It's definitely a harsh wasteland. I'm thinking now that I have a Procoptodon, I'll actually be able to go around and grab a good handful of the notes. That will make a difference, because we're going to need to grab all of them by the time we're done here. And compared to the island, this should be significantly faster. Same horse and wolf dealing with each other right here. It's a 135 female. I know the 140 that I have somewhere. We're going to have to knock it out if I remember right. Oh, crap. Well, I'm wearing the desert cloth, so I'll actually be okay. Why was I thinking that was a sandstorm? Even with you guys as a reminder, see, this is what I'm talking about. You end up finding one of these drops that just has all of the mushrooms that you need to tame another one. See, that was definitely something I was hoping for beforehand, but, I mean, we've got it now, so I can actually tame a really high-level male, and we could actually breed him up and get some crazy colors if we wanted to. Oh, there's a Serrato. What level are you? 85. Considering that saddle we found before, I still am keeping an eye out for some of those. I haven't seen very many, to be honest. I feel at one point they had, they were over-spawning, but now they've kind of fixed it. Now you hardly see them at all. So I just put the trap inside the Procoptodon. Let's grab that and put it back down. I want to go grab that horse that we had initially tried to tame. I'm surprised the thing's not dead, to be honest. It kind of went straight, face-to-face with the Daedon. But if we're able to knock it out, it'll reset our taming counter. And if we can actually just get it inside of this pen, and I can do the taming minigame, then I'd be able to do it pretty flawlessly. Oops. That's not foreshadowing for any reason whatsoever. Okay, so we go into here, we turn on the tracking for the horse. Looks like it's just this direction. Like I said, I'm surprised this thing is alive, considering we ran right into a Daedon and a group of other things, but, I mean, I may as well try to go over and grab it. What are we carrying? Oh, you still have all the crystal on you. Never mind, hold on. I'm guessing that once we leave the canyon area, it's going to be too hot, though. I'm not going to be able to be out there for too long. We may as well go as far as we can to grab this horse and bring it back. And I'm definitely not expecting to, but I should definitely keep an eye out in the sky for a phoenix, considering the heat wave. The last time I was specifically searching for a phoenix, it refused to give me any superheats, but now it's given me 2 in this one episode. We're definitely just going to want to land here, top off all of our stamina. We'll swoop in and grab it, and fly it back to the trap. Now, obviously, I'm still going to need to actually find some more carrots, but if we at least have this thing in the trap, as soon as we do have some, it'll just be a matter of time. But, like I was saying before, the only way I can actually utilize taming this thing properly is I actually need to knock it out first. And, I don't really love that, but we gotta do what we gotta do to make this work. At least we can see what their torpor's like on the tracker here. And just in case you aren't aware, I'm not just wanting to tame a horse for the whole Western aesthetic. They actually, with their saddles, are, living, moving mortar and pestles, which I think they actually are a little faster than mortar and pestles. So I definitely want to get one of these up and going, especially since their weight reduction on sand and the cactus sap, they're very good for making clay. I'm just glad that when I actually need to tame this thing, I don't need to do any damage to it. You doing okay on actual health? Yeah, you're fine. You look worse than you are. Okay, so the horse is officially down. I literally have to wait for it to wake up. So it's actually going to be here for a very long time. If I do want to actually go and tame a thorny dragon, I will need to make another actual trap for it, because that's got to stay there. That's got to stay there until it fully wakes up again. So we've got plenty of time for that to happen. Okay, it actually wakes up pretty fast. It's already a quarter down. I'm surprised. It's only been like 30 seconds. Not entirely, maybe a minute. I really want the superheat to go away, though, because I need to go out and try to get ourselves the drop that's going to give us the carrots. And that's not going to happen if I'm going to melt as soon as I leave this place. Although there's a green drop right there, and I'm going to go look at it right now. Now I can actually just jump over this as though there is a bridge. No whammies. No whammies, no carrots. Oh my god. It's a better... So I just went to make that saddle and got killed for it, and then I just found one better in this drop. Oh well. They'll be more protected anyway. That works out in our favor. Yeah, the superheat's gone, but I'm still way hot. But we made it to this green one. Oh no, really? Is it in this? Can I potentially get it if I break this rock? I don't think so. I think it's underneath here. Alright. I've decided for now I'm not going to be doing the single player shenanigans thing. And by that I mean I'm not going to phase myself through the ground to get that. I'm just going to cut it as a loss. I don't mind doing that occasionally, but it is what it is, honestly. Might be a different story on Aberration, depending on if it happens on the surface or not. But, oh hey, look, some fur armor. I can wear when it gets really, really cold. Nice. Also, really don't need the salt. So we just fixed the gamma now that it's actually fully daytime. We're going to head on back towards the base, grab this one blue one that's coming down on the way, and then we'll just kind of have to see where we go from there. The blue one's actually the one at our base. That works out. Okay, so the horse should be up and going again. Yep, looks like it. Fantastic. Poor thing's super bloody, though. Without any luck getting carrots, it's not really going to be something I can try to do right now, but the fact that we still have one in there, I'll take it. Ooh, Iguanodon saddle blueprint. Okay, well, nothing too crazy in here. It did give me some more jerky and stuff to kind of work with, but, yeah, no carrots, unfortunately. And the Yankee only needs one more feed. Turns out it's doing that 99.99 thing again, so... Of course it needs one more. And there he is, my boy, Anchor. Just the name I always like to give all my male Yankees. Come on, boy, let's come over here. Nice. So we got ourselves the Dodic, the Anki, a Procoptodon. I really just want to get ourselves all of the basic utility dinos. I still want to get this Equus super bad. It may ultimately just be better for me to just grow some carrots, honestly. If we have it trapped in here, I could probably just make up a crop plot, go get ourselves a dung beetle, and then just get that up and going. Depending on what our luck is in the next couple drops that I check. I'm actually seeing quite a few green drops out right now. I'm going to go and check all of these. Depending on the outcome, I may go a different route to end this video off. The first one has a ring on it. Would you look at that? Come on, carrots. Oh my god, actually that was really lucky. First one has carrots. That works out for me. I was a little bit worried about going towards that one because it's over towards the Wyvern Trench. But, oh, you know what? While I'm out, I don't really want to give it to the... I'm worried you're just going to eat all of these things if I give them to you. But if I don't put them on you, you're going to... They're going to spoil quickly. I was thinking of doing something else while I was out as well, and I think I might actually do it while we're around. I was a little bit nervous about going this way for the Wyvern Trench, but I remembered that there's more stuff out in the main desert. Oh, this actually isn't even... Oh, no, it's out there. There's some more stuff out in the main desert that I may want to grab. Ooh. Did that say Thorny Dragon 140? Yeah, it's actually under attack, though, by Cerato. Probably not going to be there by the time we come back. Anyway, I mean, if we're kind of in the area anyway, I don't think there's any reason to dawdle on getting ourselves something from out in the main desert, especially with this path being right here. Fantastic. And I don't want to miss out on carrying anything like this. You probably know where I'm going with this now. Holy crap, is that a... No! Okay, I didn't expect to see one of those right off, honestly. It's a little bit more concerning. There's two! Okay, maybe I don't want to be going out here just yet. I think I see a couple over there. Yeah! Okay, question is what level are they? Another question is, am I going to get killed by something if I come out here? I've already gotten potentially attacked by two different deathworms over there. I don't really want to actually have that happen to me. We got a 90, and what level are you? 50. Okay, we'll do the 90. It's already right at... Oh, God. It's already right at the Procoptodon anyway. Do. Take it. I'm gonna get away, so those things don't end up biting you on accident. So what percentage was that? 27%, so I at least need one more poop. Just kick them everywhere. That's all I need to do. I actually just need to get this to poop one more time. And then we'll have enough to tame this guy. We'll be able to bring him back home, because the Procoptodon also has the ability to put a small creature in its pouch. And there's the poop. Great! Thank you. I can't believe a superheat just happened again. The third one in this one episode. I mean, it's great. It's fantastic that that's a thing, but it's also kind of driving me nuts. If we happen to see a Phoenix on the way home, that's just going to be considered super good luck, huh, Procoptodon? But you got to do one more feed, though, and since the first and second feeds are already done, it'll be significantly faster. And there we go. We got ourselves the dung beetle. I'm going to name it Dingle, just like I normally do. And I'm going to come over and pick it up with the Procoptodon. Yoink. Let's go. Now I don't have to worry about it getting lost or anything on our way home. I'm going to have to head back kind of towards the middle if I can help it. I'm hoping that once we get back into the canyons, it'll cool down enough and we'll be able to wrap this whole thing up by actually taming ourselves that horse. At this point, none of the wyverns have made their way out of the trench. The longer I spend over here, though... Ooh, jeez. The longer I spend over here, the more likely they're going to get out. So the fact that we got ourselves the dung beetle already... I mean, they're definitely not the highest level of dung beetle, but I'm pretty sure that Dingle here will be just fine for the amount of space that we have on our platform. We won't have to worry about them coming out and getting in our way trying to tame something like this. And we have officially made it back to the base. Looks like we're actually not dying of heat or anything right now, which actually is perfect. The heat stroke even went away, so I'll take that. Let's drop off the dung beetle. Great. You can stay right here. And you know what? There's no reason to hesitate. Let's just go over and get this taken care of. It should be a straight shot. Very simple. We'll just get this horse tamed. We'll have everything other than a wood collector, at least in this one episode. Oh, I pissed it off. Hold on. I forgot about the fact that I need to actually sneak up to it, considering I had it in a trap. Maybe I should find some broth. Do I have some still, or has it all been used? Well, I've got some. I'll use one. Be a little bit easier to just be a little sneaky if I use this. Should just be a free minigame. And a free horse. Okay, there we go. Now we'll get the horse. If this horse stays in this one corner for this entire thing, something definitely happened to it, but it's fine. Once we get it outside of this trap, we'll be able to just ride it around wherever. Whoa there, Bessie. Calm it on down, girl. I think it more actually will be 11 carats than 10 carats, just because some of them don't get the full 10%. Should still have it in 2 more goes, though. And there we have it. Level 140 female horse, all tamed up perfectly, using the carrots. Let's pick up these walls so I can actually ride her out of here. Come on. Let's go. You gotta love it. You really gotta love it. Riding on a horse is amazing. Especially in the desert. Well, we've certainly had a busy day, haven't we? We've definitely tamed ourselves the majority of all of the tames that I would like to consider the utility tames on this map. We obviously still need a wood collector, and there are a couple other things here and there that I would love to get, but for now, this is a very good crew to get us started on actually building up a base here. But I'm going to have to end this episode, so if you guys did enjoy, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you've got anything to bring up about this series or anything else on the channel, let me know in the comments below. I always love hearing from you guys. And if you want to help contribute just a little bit more, we do have links in the description for Ko-fi and Patreon. You also can become a YouTube member, all of which makes a massive difference for keeping the channel running, and I highly appreciate it. If you guys want to come and join the Discord, we also have our own cluster running over there with all of the story maps for ARK Ascended, and I would love to see more people around. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.